So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager, and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So, in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
We don't feel comfortable sitting in Parliament with a Minister of Government who was openly accepted responsibility, who expresses no regret for the act, where a Commissioner of Parliament has confirmed that the act is corrupt and has referred it for prosecution, and that Minister shows no sign of wanting to resign, or the Prime Minister showing no signs of moving to dismiss the Minister.
With all the sympathy that one can have for support, this is embarrassing, not only to the government as a party, not only the PNP, but to the government, to Jamaica, to all of us. Our heads bow this morning with this sort of reaction to it.
So we have to take firm actions in this regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica, where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to act against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence and in which the institutions of the society are all agree that this person does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence that the people have placed in them. I believe that this has the potential, if it continues, to bring down the entire government.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I come to bless you all. Good morning, I come to bless you all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
Good morning, family. How you guys doing? This morning, this is the third video I do like this. Jean and Panton pointed fingers. How you guys doing? No good? Yes, she pointed fingers. And Mr. Nigel Clark, you're going to leave the woman in this situation, boss. You tell us, say, you're going to be transparent. Where is the SSL investigation? Why don't you release the report? Where is the SSL report? Everything must dash out now, you know. Stop hide, Mr. Clark. You're going to run off and left this woman in the dark. No, people. This lady pointed fingers. Then go and let them not hear what I go on a John shop. She point fingers. It's like she alone couldn't lift up all of this. And everybody know she pointed fingers. And now we start to hear bits and pieces of this. Because we still soak it up, you know. Yes, man, the report. And we still soak it up and try to understand every line in it. And revelation after revelation. I hear some people say, you know, especially the liberate blogger them. Boy, I hope all the liberate blogger listen to this. I hope put in for a pay raise. There is no better time than now to put in for a pay raise. To defend the indefensible is very hard job. Me understand. But when you put in for a pay raise, a hard work on do. Never just laugh. We see the liberate them I say. Because corruption prosecutor never said there's no charges against the prime minister. That's done. But what you guys not telling the audience is that we're going 4 years now. The prime minister that you guys are defending, statutory declaration cannot be declared. 4 years now, labor right. I'm not good with that. Only willing to sell out of the country for a few dollars and dimes. Jamaica mean more to me than a few dollars, man. Come on now. We have to do better. Me hear someone now use my lines. I never know about no heritage and nothing about you know. Me see a labor talk about heritage and my footprints, land and all type of stuff. Stop use my lines and mix it up in a labor right bullshit. Because I know some do it. But when I listen to me, and you may talk about heritage, and you may talk about land and 4 parents will die and work for this. None of you never talk about that before. Stop use my lines and mix it up and stir it up. So you guys are telling the people them since no charges, the prime minister okay. Okay. So what about the tax administration of Jamaica? I investigate him for tax fraud. About the FID, Financial Investigation Division, I investigate the man. So you guys not telling the audience that. You tell them say the investigation stop now because corruption investigator to find nothing else and you know stop it. Stop telling people them lie. Still on investigation. The man still tell me say him taxes them clear up. Tell me that. Tell me that now. People, it is going 4 years now. It gets even deeper and worse. Some people will sell out their money, their country for money. It get deeper and worse, people. It go 4 years now. So all the hear them attack still cannot clear the prime minister. The prime minister still in a trouble. And for them still cannot clear you. How can it be in the clear? If your statutory declaration cannot be verified going 4 years now, no more jail you look on no more than anything else. If your statutory declaration cannot be certified by the Integrity Commission, it will run up to 4 years now. Me say if I'm not prison, I look pan. So the prime, oh, this is a good thing. According to the labor right, them celebrate like this is a good thing. Like, you know, when a man come out of prison and they have this big party, like it's a good thing you do time. That's what the labor right, them go on. But me say to all the labor right blogger, come and listen to me, you come here when I talk about heritage now and four parents. When you start about Three Finger Jack and Nanny and Paul Bogle and Sam Sharpman, start about that. None of them ever mentioned about no heritage until me start talk about that. But when I use the heritage in a bad way, like when I give Andrew Honest praise, when Andrew Honest give the Chinese them 1940 acre land, how is that Andrew Honest protecting our heritage? Andrew Honest are the one who say I take our people off a land, boy. Farmland, house, where the four parents fight for. And them the thing they figure use the heritage part of the conversation, labor right bloggers. Use it the right way. Anyway, people, let's get back to Miss Panton. Share this work. I put in work in my work, as you all know. Good morning to each and every one way. Gather here this morning, must I say. Blessings. So we see when this news come out. So breaking news. Jean and Panton has been charged in the SSL fraud case. And we see, you know, the big thing come out, hoopla, very embarrassing. You also have the radio station working along with the corruption, you know. People, you have radio station in Jamaica, news outlet that works with the corruption. To me, I would think, this is how I believe. Some of the news media in Jamaica, news outlets, they work like a co-conspirator. Cover up for wrongs. That's why my country stays so. If the news media was doing their job, such man couldn't have 28 accounts. Such man couldn't, so in an office and have him and some of business, or any other politician. And if such man have him handle so much business and so much account, can you imagine the rest of them on the dirty bus? What them are going with? They say, can you imagine the rest of them on the dirty bus? How much account them got? If that the man have 28, you know, learn to do that too. You know, she said the boss at 28. We have to have it too. You know, so him hide him stuff them. You have to be wise like him and be smart like him and you idiot. You know, so him hide him money in a real estate. Yeah, man, he wash them. And it seems as if you don't have the bank I work with the North of Jamaica. And one woman they are jail for SSL money. And we the people know so this one woman can't lift it up by herself, you know. She even fall sick before she got jail. End up in a wheelchair, Jaja. Big old thing, embarrassing to our family. Just embarrassment alone can make you sick. So she find herself at jail. Right now, she in a lockup. All by herself. But the woman point finger, people. She point finger. I'm going to read it for you this morning. And it's not long, and I know she point finger. But they might go and let them deaf. Let me ask you a question. If I got jail, say me broke a shop, police lock me up. And me and my brethren broke the shop, you know, but I me them catch. Them don't know some my brethren did it because he run gun and escape. But while me there behind bars, me say, boy, me not take the pressure alone, you know, because I'm me and the next man do it. And me decide to tell the police, officer, and me and John Brown broke the shop. You don't think so the police is gonna grab John Brown and bring him to justice since me confess and say there was a co-conspirator, me have a charge, me have a, you understand me? And I'm me alone do it. Comment section, me ask you a question. If me commit some crime and me there behind bars, me and somebody, but the police only grab me, and at any time I decide to tell the police and I'm the investigator, I'm not the only one who commit this crime. There's someone else. There's a John Brown or a Harry. You think the police is not going to listen to me? You think they're just going to say, okay, I don't want to hear about John Brown or Harry. Me have a yes already. That's good enough. You don't think they are going to go after the co-conspirator, which is John or Harry? They might pick them up, not true? Yeah, man. Phoenix Carrier would find, say, yes, pick up the John Brown. Thank you. So if me and a man broke a shop, I'm say, boy, you know, some not snitch by you, my youth. Take care of my family while me dey behind bars. I may get fair and say, my baby mama nah get nothing. Me youth them a suffer. They end up all of my mother-in-law, yeah, they end up now because John Brown and Harry now take care of them and me dey behind bars, a holy rap theme. And me decide to tell the man them say, yo, and I'm me alone, you know. John Brown and Harry out there, you know. Police are go for them. Because the case not done. The case not done. Now, after we hear this, it made me go back in my file. I'm going to rewind this video for you this morning. I'm going to read it. All right, listen to this.
What happened to bold money? Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. Mm-hmm. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL. Mm-hmm. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to bold money.
So let's see what I go on. I want to hear that clear, don't it? What do you hear about the boat money? No, man, no, here. Just hear one more time before we start read. Just one more time. In a long. Just listen one more time. Listen good enough.
What happened to bold money? Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. Mm-hmm. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL. Mm-hmm. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to bold money.
So, I'm going to read something for you. Some of you guys at first, you're not going to hear it. Some of you don't hear it already. But let me get back to the story. Now, why is this woman alone there behind jail? Why this woman even is arrested at this moment? Did her lawyer feel her? Can we get fairness and say in Jamaica you can buy everything, you know? Anything you want to buy. Judge, lawyer, prosecutor, witness, any goddamn thing you want to buy, you can buy out there. Why the woman still there behind bar by herself? When you just hear that. When you hear that a while ago, you ask yourself a question. Why is this woman alone in a jail? Why? Look on the lineup. Look at the lineup. Nigel Clark, they're right in the middle. Look on the lineup now, man. Mr. Clark, they're right in the middle. Eh? All right, I'm going to read about it. You see? All right. Ah, boy. We have to look on all of them, man. Jean and Panton claims SSL boss persuaded her to confess to fraud. Jean and Panton claims SSL boss persuaded her to confess to fraud. Up till this point in time, I've never seen any recording, any reporting of the SSL boss being interviewed about this thing or in any serious way or investigated. I don't know if he was investigated. It's nothing that I've seen in the public. If the man was even asked any question about the SSL thing. The crowd, all Mrs. Social Media is saying that If him go down, such man at the other end is going down too. This is an organized ring, it seems. 5 months after Jean and Panton confessed to using various mechanisms to fleece money from the clients at SSL and stocks SSL, she is now claiming that she was persuaded by her boss and the company's founder, Hugh Croskery, to confess. Mr. Nigel Clark, please don't leave this woman like this. You say you're like a God-fearing man. Where is the SSL reports? At least do that for Jamaicans. Where is the SSL report, my brother? What about the FinSac report? Why don't you do Jamaica a favor and release those reports before you leave? The FinSac, the SSL. How we expect Jamaica to move forward when everything is gagged, when they make politicians look bad? You guys are working for us. The whole time you realize now you guys aren't working for us. You guys are working for your goddamn pockets, your family, and the future, and your legacy. No work now going on Jamaica. I'm going to tell you guys on this platform many times, but some of you guys are clouded by politics. Miss Panton, a former client relationship manager, made the claim in her defense in a lawsuit brought against her and 9 others by an investor, Gene Ford. Mr. Croskery is listed as the 3rd defendant in the suit. In her defense, Ms. Panton said the background of the alleged confession was a premise on an offer made by Mr. Croskery on behalf of the first defendant, SSL. I hope you guys hear that. Again, in her defense, Ms. Panton said the background of the alleged confession was premised on an offer made by Mr. Croskery on behalf of the first defendant, SSL. So if she never get promised something, she wouldn't go there and confess that she alone do it. She wouldn't go take up this problem all by herself. It seems as if she was promised something based on what we are reading right here. And she did it on behalf of the first defendant, SSL. She did it like she want to save the company. She did it. So stealing client money in Jamaica. Make me look back on NCB Bank. Who was stealing money from people's account at NCB Bank? Let me ask a question. When this financial company in Jamaica run low and find themselves in trouble, do they steal clients' money? Let's look at the thing, people. Me say this report come out, make so many things look much clearer because hindsight is always 2020. Me just ask, when banks or anyone in financial institutions get into problem in Jamaica, do they just clear out clients' accounts to build up themselves? Because you know, nobody get arrested from the NCB like that. There's a few people and we don't hear finance minister come out on behalf of the Jamaicans who lost money from the bank accounts. We don't hear the prime minister come out and bash the bank, NCB. Do you understand what I'm saying? But why would you bash anything? You can't, hey, washing machine, wash pan, all kind of stuff are going on. So she said she did not do it by herself. You know, she do it. It was a premise on an offer made by Mr. Croskery on behalf of the first defendant, SSL. And I'm taking this from Radio Jamaica News, yeah? And this will look good on behalf of SSL. In the document filed in the Supreme Court on May 25th, Ms. Panton said the offer was an inducement and the statement would not have been made otherwise. You see that? She was induced or else she wouldn't confessed. See it plain there. So Mr. Clark, you can walk where left this woman and you don't even drop out there. Don't do that to the woman. God not like ugly boy. God not like ugly boy. For power and money. It's so no ruin people's life. Me understand what she in her. She get herself in her what she in her because of promise and get herself in a mix-up because she believes everything will fix up. But just look at it good. From a human standpoint, if anyone will be perfect, shout loud, make me hear quick and fast. If none of you ever make a mistake on the face of this earth, shout it out quick and fast. Do things the right way. If she got prison, make sure she got prison the right way. But don't just dump everything in her lap. She come out and squeal. When the go like so no hear say the woman a squeal out, say no she alone do it. When the go like so no hear so Mr. Clark, no way how much money I move from SSL to the Prime Minister account and all them things there. So come on now, man. Don't do that to the woman, man. She is challenging the claimant to strictly prove the validity of the alleged confession, statement, and allegations according to law. According to the signed confession statement dated January 7, 2023, which was made to SSL as part of an internal investigation, Ms. Panton named 39 clients whose accounts had a total value of almost $3 billion. She said she took approximately 20% from the amounts stated for each account, in addition to a further $109 million. An account in the name of Wellgen Limited, a holding company owned by sports great Usain Bolt, was not mentioned on the list, and SSL said in a subsequent statement that it had been unaware that the portfolio was affected. Bolt's account value plummeted from $12.7 million in October 2022 to 12,000 Jamaican US dollars from 12 plummeted from 12.7 million in October 2022 to US 12,000. From 12 million to 12,000. Backside, hold on there. Both, boy, no deal, the man bad. Like a uno go run the money, boy, no wicked. No, sir. And that's one local man at jail for this. Bolt's account value plummeted from US $12.7 million in October 2022 to 12,000 in January. So by October to January, when you clear out the man account and go left 12,000 from 12 million, why never just take out everything and done? The man never tell us in one toilet paper. Toilet paper money on the left. From 12 million to 12,000. From October to January. From October to January. So at that time, it seems what the company was in a problem. So money I take out, I don't know. So may I ask again, because these things been annoying. Me gonna hear news say people are lose money out of bank in Jamaica. So when these financial institutions get low per money, them going to client money and them thief it. Whether it be the bank and claim say them don't know who do it, or people are hack, and we don't see the investigation done. We don't see the authorities over these things come out and say a word. Me don't know. I just ask question if a thief people money when them broke. If anybody know about this information, put it in the comment section and tell me if a thief, these financial institutions are thief people money point blank when them broke. Come in and know. Wellgen has also sued SSL, that are Usain Bolt, the film company. In her suit, Miss Ford, who is 80 years old, is alleging that she was defrauded of $830,000 US. Now, come here, people. Before me even go back there, so I'm going to a short break. I'll be right back.
What happened to Bolt money? Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over $143,000 US, which came from SSL. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to Bolt money.
deeply concerning. Because we love Bolt. We love Bolt. Our hero. And the biggest thing since Bob Marley. He make we proud. We love Bolt. We're not going the thing. And he burn the world for no say, this is a country boy. He use him talent and him skill. And run and make and put on him money. 12 mil and take out your left 12,000. Oh, no respect for the brother. No respect. When a rich boy is out there, we have 28 accounts. And rich, so much property. The young man must have nothing. Now after you hear the report, you see how everything I make more sense. Now you hear everything I come together. You see how hindsight is 2020. Always clearer in the back when they pass. Look, Panny, the woman alone they are jail. For what? In her suit, Miss Ford, who is 80 years old, is alleging she was defrauded of $830,000 US. It's a poor old woman can't work this again, you know. You know, long it take to work 830,000. And me here say it's alleged that this old woman her house, she sell her house a foreign, you know. So she retired Jamaica, you know. What she get her house money back? A court she have to go to get her money now. So she and Usain Bolt company have the SSL court. Both matters which are being heard together are scheduled to be mentioned in the Supreme Court on Wednesday. So blah blah blah. So you see, I want to understand based on what we're hearing now. You look back on these stories, you're piecing them, and you see what is going on. Like I said, this report is revealing a lot of things. And we're going to mention this over and over. This is from May 29th, 2022. You can go to RJR News, go online, and you will see it. Anybody can go and read it. Them are sitting on a hide. Them are sitting on a hide, no way. So we find out, say, as she alone, they are jail. She they are jail all by herself. She come out and she confess. And she alone do it. Now we are here. Say money are moved from SSL to other man account. This thing look like it need more investigation. Mr. Clark I run off and gone. Everything all right. Yeah. So this is one of the why? So this is one of the last thing we hear about Miss Panton. Jean and Panton remanded until 2024. This is December 6, 2023. Jean and Panton, the lone accused in the multi-billion-dollar fraud investigation at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL, was today further remanded until May 27th of next year, this year. The former SSL client relationship manager, warm to our case, warm to her. Where the liar there? Where am I do? Come on, man. Me as a liar can be bought in Jamaica, you know. I mean, I understand why I go on. Somebody need to tell me. The former SSL client relationship manager is facing a 22-count indictment, charging her with forgery, larceny, was a servant and engaging in transaction involving criminal property. Today, when the matter was called up in the Home Circuit Court, the prosecution informed that the case file was complete. The Communication Forensic and Cybercrime Division, CFCD, we never know that Jamaica have that. It's to say we have everything to keep them boy in line, but they've never worked for politicians. We have everything out there to keep criminals in line. It never work for big boys, never work for politicians. No work for them. So if you have all of them, I think, you hear it sound beautiful, the Communication Forensic Cybercrime Division. People, I said it before. We don't need the FBI. We don't need that. You know what we need to do?
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and as a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
So I go on people. Jamaica no come here. Based on this report, when I hear this integrity report, they say, when I leave the integrity commission alone. A poor people sitting here. Someone no liberate on no sense. We're not tired for liberate and PNP from we. Come here. Me say if we're not tired for liberate and PNP from we. PNP corrupt, labor right corrupt. That's why this thing was formed. The PNP put it together, Mark Golding and some other people and a Portia. So Andrew only started was a good idea because the look of the country integrity report wasn't looking good. Yeah. So in pull for the integrity act that Mark Golding put together and the PNP and a Portia, you have to give the PNP credit for this and also give Andrew Honest credit for picking up something, but at the time he was not ready. He never knows the Integrity Commission really serious. He think it's another arm of the government where them can manipulate and this and that. But when we look at everything, it seems as if the Integrity Commission are the only thing that got integrity in Jamaica. Leave the Integrity Commission alone. It is for labor right and it's for PNP. Because any day another party going there, Mark Golding look like him are going there. And if Mark Golding going there and he now behave himself right, don't you expect the Integrity Commission to do the same thing when they do to Andrew Honest to Mark Golding? The Integrity Commission is for the poor. It's for we to make sure that them boy and our thief. Nobody is happy when the Integrity Commission come out with a report. Not even PNP and our labor right. I remember Bunting gets slapped by the Integrity Report Commission also. Bunting gets slapped. Hurting feelings and making PNIs and yap up his mouth. Don't forget Bunting himself gets slapped. But he was cleared. Don't forget that. Just the other day, Dwayne Vaz gets slapped. PNIs him make on social media. All on blogger page in there. We know how you don't cry, but cry to God. Me tell them all the time, I trust the Integrity Commission work. And these people know the environment that they are working in. So I'm sure they now come out there without dotting all I's and crossing all T's. Them not leak nothing. You know you them leak nothing, family. And with their labor right, them come out upon them. And if the report is good when they come out upon labor right, why make them make nice when they come out upon PNP, say them their work no good? And when PNP get the work, come out upon them, they work, if they like labor right now, believe the work when they come out upon doing Vaz and Bunting, the labor right praise them. But no, why when the work come out and labor right, them not accept it? You can't have it, your cake and eat it too. You can't have it, no, and so the world go. And so you go, you can't believe the work of these people don't, you know. And then when it's your time, you make PNP nice. I've seen it all. I've seen PNP squeal like a pig when the Integrity Commission slap them. I've seen labor rights, but I've never seen anything like this. No, it's Andrew Honest's time. Everybody getting crazy. Like it look like the kingpin. The kingpin. All the little people around him. And guess what? Before we go further, guess what I'm hearing from the labor rights? It sounds as if people, they are inciting violence. Listen to them carefully. I'm listening to the labor rights clearly, you know. People, these labor rights are inciting violence. Clear, live on social media. Listen to them language. People, the labor right, them cannot defend anything, you know. Them cannot come out and say, no, it was him never use him family account. Them cannot explain, them cannot defend nothing, people. Them cannot oppose nothing what is said here. They have nothing to say about the money, the bank account that opened with $0 in it and a few days, 140,000 US dollar coming out. Them cannot explain that, you know. If you listen to them blogger, you know. They're just making noise and say the corruption prosecutor did not find the prime minister guilty of blah, blah, blah. People, but the thing under investigation, it moved to a bigger heights, to the Fed. Tax Administration of Jamaica is investigating the man. And still, they might like say, after this investigation, they don't find nothing wrong and no, them can certify his declaration. You saw them want to cloud up the people in brain. They think say every labor right done, you know. But let me tell you something, labor right. I'm glad to see some of you out there so I defend Jamaica. Come here, labor right. Because when the book is written, who no name I go in at it? Me say, uno labor right, uno come here. The one where I jump off of the ship. The one where see that this not right for your grand picking. You don't see this feasible for the future. Labor right, uno wrong for right. Me see uno. Me hats off to uno. Me never see this in my life yet, people. Me never see someone labor right a jump ship. And they are loud. They might come out and make it no. Say them are labor right and this is so feasible. This is not Jamaica. They don't want this. We want a good country, people. And if PNP come in and do the same thing too, then come on, people now run on Mark Golden with the verbal 2x4 and beat him same way on social media. Mark Golden see the writing on the wall, you know. You think Mark Golden, if Mark Golden going in now and see them a fire power going out the road there, him that be stupid if he go in there and I put on a helmet and a bulletproof vest. Eh? Mark Golden be fool if he disrespect we. We're up on the front line. Eh? And I hope the people them here and our stomach sick of crime and corruption. Mark Golden, it won't know better. But me just say, those words speaking. Because human being a human being, you know. Human being a human being. We are entitled to a F up. Don't show that me tell us, no, we're not perfect, don't it? And since everybody's entitled to a F up or two, what if Mark Golden going to F up? You know, think we should run him now. Come here, people. No come here. PNP and Liberator no come here. So see all the Liberator switch on now play, you know. On a switch for a reason. All on the Liberator switch on now play, you know. On a switch for a reason. So just like on a switch for such man, on now go green teeth with Mark Golden either. On a country on a switch for. You think me no know? You think me no know me people? May I repeat all on the Liberator me say on social media. And a country on a switch for. And on a man and on a party. So you see that switch here? You see that switch I want to switch? If Mark Golden flip up that switch, you got on 2x4 verbally. So, and a joke on a joke. Me no, me see you know. Me a listen to you know. Yeah, man, me a listen to you, man. Liberator switch. Me a listen to you. Me hear the passion and the love in our own for the country. Me hear you know. Yes, man. And me also hear the one that were embarrassed. The Liberator were embarrassed because them cannot defend such man. That's why I say make sure so don't get peer raise because right now the piece of plank get water soak and it can heavy have to lift up as a Liberator blogger. Someone who go to bed at night time and say, what this me really do to my country? This shit is wrong, but me why I say go on because I get a little money. Think about when the book is written. Think about it when the book is written. You know, say they're on the wrong side. Think about later on when the book is written. As a vlogger, you take money and sell out righteousness. Think about it when the book is written. So we know what is going on. People, let me tell you something. We should be all about Jamaica. Nobody else. What me say? Nobody else, people. Your allegiance, it should be about Jamaica people, not to man and party. Me no business of a PNP and Labour right. What me say, people? Jamaica we place. We love the country. People say, me love my country. Bad. What may I do so enough for myself? Eh? We don't do this to myself, people. What do you? Me tell you already, so me have a nice life, you know. Me have a nice life, man. All of me get up broke this man and hungry and poor. Me have a nice life. What do you know? Some I want to think of money when a man say have a nice life. Somebody say, whoa, him rich. I saw the cheap, man. When I put God work in a box. What about my health? You know what boy rich and not have the health to me have? About the peace in my household. You know what man have a hold for money and have the peace of me have? Look pan Diddy. Look pan such man. He can't sleep. Can't sleep. Let me tell you guys. Can't sleep. We could fight for Jamaica people. Nothing else. Over these years, we have take care package, t-shirt, orange and green, a few $1,000 from politician, look of fertilizer, 2 bag of feeding, you know, might give you a little money if you go and set up a little shop on the roadside. Not sustainable. Look, as they're looking at the news right now, Jamaican people, did they know that thousands of our sons and daughters in Jamaica are out of a job this morning because BPOs are closing, call centers are closing in Jamaica to AI, artificial intelligence, take on a job and government not ready for them. Government not plan for them. Government not prepare for them. So you have a bunch of smart youth with a lot of information work at this call center. They're on the street now. Thousands of them. What is going to happen to my dear country? And all call centers are going to be closed. Me not be a man, but me can see things. All of them is that the first me do them a video, yeah. Me do video before them close down. Because AI are come, they explain to you already. When you have AI, them not AI not take bathroom break. That eliminate paying a salary. You ever see them call center buildings? Or some big old buildings. You ever see the staff in the parking lot when they go, a whole heap of people work at them places. So now you can wire that down to a little room. You control all the cars. A few people operate buttons from a little room now. From anywhere in the world. You don't need these thousands of people no more. You just need a little room. You don't have to pay for electricity, toilet paper, and water. You don't have to pay for sick leave and all this stuff, insurance. You don't have to pay all of that. Yeah? Nobody have to call in late or call off. Nobody have to sue the company or have an attitude and cuss off the supervisor or the manager. You don't have to fire the AI. Look where the world is going. Right now, there are thousands of youth in my country without a job. Young people, smart-minded people, very brilliant. What is going to happen to them? There was no plan to receive these youths. The government know what going on. Every minute you hear such men come out and talk about AI. We're going to put it in a school. Is that the cart is always before the horse. It's like you want to grow branches and your root not spread off yet to really sustain the branch. You understand what I say? The tree's got to topple over. The root have to grow first. It's like we want to go cashless. And some Jamaican people have a bank account. And those who are trying to maintain a bank account, the money will get teeth out. Jamaica we place. And we love the country. After all of we, labor right at PNP, put back civics in a school so the youth can know themselves again, how government work and all that, if you love the country. So I'm going to read the Jamaica pledge to you guys this morning, for some of you guys who don't know it. Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body in the service of my fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play our part in enhancing the welfare of the whole human race. So remember that. I feel we think that. We don't open up a politician. Sometimes I do some video. The PNP them cringe. I couldn't stay there. My job is to ask every question possible and look under every nook and cranny. And make sure say we don't have nothing dangling about here. And make everybody know so we know what we know and we don't play with this time. Come in clean and run Jamaica the machine. That's how some see it. Just come in clean and run the place because like me I said, me I reason with my brethren. I mean, I'm producer Wayne Attack the other day, and they bring it up. Him say, if Jamaica get a bad prime minister, the people that will go bad. Because the people are sheep, and it's not lie. The people are like sheep. In any country, look at it. Look at the people who support Trump, then they're behind him 150% no matter what him do. Some of them are die-hearted. You know, the one that will be behind the Democrat, them see away as so it go as politics. But what we say that the argument is, if the people who are sheep get a good leader to lead them, because we know them are sheep, Jamaica will be a better place. A good leader, we find good people, better people. But if the leader is bad, the people also, you know, follow the bad leader. And the whole country will be bad. So right now, Jamaica is at a crossroad. And I'm sure you guys will agree with that. We need a good leader. We need good leadership. We need good, decent leader. The country needs to see decency again. The youth, they need to see something other than clerks. Yeah? You need a man to tell you that to stop chop. I'm here to hear the Prime Minister. I said, video like this before. How come you know this, brother? I said, to tell you that to stop chop. But guess what the youth them I say? Right now, my boss. I may go to a quick break and I'll be right back.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
I hear man talk all kind of lie about 20 million and 28 million. Lie! Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me.
Hey, Georgie, what go on, me nigga? You there, brother? You know, you what go on the news, Georgie? You know, you say big man up there, brother, I'm a big chopper. Brother, we not chop it, brother. At 28 account that the man there, you know. And last year when they grab Derrick and Azan, then they say they got fire, they say they got prison and take everything, you know, Georgie. You know, you say big man, my thief, everything, brother. The man now got jail. Brother, we not chop. Them man they chop up. Them man they boss for the chopping, brother. Them man they chop charge. And then the man want to come lock you up when we are chop. And look what the man do no charge. Dog, me I tell us, dog. The man them a rap for me taxpayer, them a Jamaica, you know, dog. Illegal people, them down here, you know. And brother, rich people we rap from a foreign, you know, brother. And so the man they deal with me, brother. Look how the man they rich charge. When the man no lose nothing no charge, we have to hide everything. Brother, you know, you say the man all hide sitting in his mother name charge and his father name, brother. Yes, brother, me and you have to hide all the money and bury all the money all about and run up and down with the money, brother. John no charge. And we alone are going to jail and we not, brother, we not rap from poor people in Jamaica. Them a man a rap from me poor people no charge. A foreigner we rap from me, you know. And we alone are going to jail, you know, dog. John know the man that a real chopper. Can't chat to me again, you know what I'm going to do? I want to turn up this thing because, sure, in my chopper, we are chopper too. Me not stop chop. As a matter of fact, me going to recruit some more chopper. Chopping turn up. We have top chopper encourage this. Yo, we're going to chop. Can imagine the encouragement to the youths in the country. Is this a good example for the youths? No, I don't think so. Let's listen to this.
This is actually one of the more disturbing features because what the investigation of the Integrity Commission has revealed is that funds were used from a charity. It's called Positive Foundation, Positive Jamaica Foundation, a charity which, you know, by definition would have charitable purposes. And some funds in the region of approximately $32,000 US dollars were diverted to pay for a bond in the name of Mr. Honus.
Or his company, his personal company.
And I believe at some point it may have been either in his or his personal holding company, which he owns 100%. And it remained in that form for the life of the bond until it was called. And it was only after the bond had been redeemed and that transaction was now, in a sense, extinct.
Is it reasonable
closed? That, just allow me to finish, that upon questioning by the Director of Investigation that an attempt was made to repay that charitable foundation. So approximately 4 years had elapsed when the funds from the charitable foundation had been used to partially pay for a bond in the name of or for the benefit of Mr. Honus.
And the interest payments on the bond went into him or his personal company's account. And it's only when the Integrity Commission itself looked into this thing and said, hey, but some of the funding for this, $32,000 US of the $94,000 US cost of the bond, came from a charity with which Mr. Honus is very closely associated as a director. That the necessary rearrangements of the thing were done and the money was returned to the charity. So for several years, he declared that bond as being his or his company's, and he received the payments under that bond.
No, to the right blogger them, you know. Come here and defend this thing, you know, despicable. You don't love Jamaica, money you don't love. No. Me don't hear nobody dispute them thing. How can the Prime Minister use charity money? The brother rich him a billionaire, right? As we can see on paper, to our understanding, he man a billionaire. The man a property everywhere before he maybe become a Prime Minister, 28 account and all of that. Oh, me no hear nobody dispute this. Nobody in the party, not even the Prime Minister, come out, come tell me about the charity money we use. Come out as Mr. Prime Minister, come tell me, did you use the charity money or did you not? You take it by band. Somebody give you charity money. Yeah, poor people come from your constituency. They must say over 32,000 US dollars. Why, Mr. Prime Minister, you're never poor? You're never hungry. Poor people in your constituency. What if Auntie Dana had done something like that? Or anybody who run charity in Jamaica? Are you telling me that these little people who are run charity in Jamaica, they have more, by God, I don't want to say it. They have more integrity than the Prime Minister. These people give up the money. When people give them to build people a house and all type of stuff. This man get over $30,000. And the man pocket it to backside. Take it by stocks. But this, the labor right, them can't dispute. Them can't come out and mention this. The only thing them tell dumb labor rights say, who will listen to them. Oh, the corruption prosecution say, no, this and that. No, go away. The thing is still under investigation. It gone to the FID. It gone to Tax Administration of Jamaica for further scrutiny, further investigation. Stop telling people nonsense and come back to what we're hearing here. What happened to this charity? Is it okay for the Prime Minister to be using charity money for himself? As a charity run? Is this lawful? He never break no law. So how come these things are not addressed? The Prime Minister now come address these. None of the labor right, them all them do put them support and circle and wagon around this corrupt man. Nobody will come out to come address these things. These are some serious allegations. They won't go away. So killing the investigation and trying to discredit investigators, that ain't gonna work. You make you look more guilty. Because every guilty man, every innocent man I know, he want to get to the bottom of everything to prove him innocent. Every innocent man I know, they would want investigation to go through. Every innocent man I know, they don't have to hide from no investigation. They don't have to shut down the investigation. If you're innocent, you don't want to do that. It was you're goddamn guilty, you want to shut down investigation. You don't want to go no further and get no deeper in your crime. No innocent person will do that. And you have the aiders and the betters and the one that will collude and the conspirators. Because like KD Knight say, this brother couldn't do it all by himself. Where you about money, where a shift round and a move round. Eh? They were hear the story about the money in the SSL. Damn bad. Eh? Now I hear about charity money and move. Money come for poor people, you know. The man are not poor, you know. Rich man, let me show the man wicked. Money come for charity and I'll come out of your pocket. Our people put it tonight to give poor people. Because I know you must say I do something in Jamaica with it. So then put it in your charity. Right? In your foundation. No, you're rich. You have all of these things. You're not hungry. You're not a hungry man. You're not broke. You call like the man who have a pocket full of money and go into the store and thief a sweetie. You're not broke. But you take people money. So it seems, it a show say, you don't have it in your heart to give poor people nothing. Is it why the big C money come and all know the people them not see the impact? Burial money come and all know the people them now see the impact. Where are the money there? Just like when you get charity money and spend it for yourself, is it the same thing we're doing big C money and burial money? That you do too? You're a star apple. You're not about lifting up nobody. Jamaican people can see you based on this report. It's clearer, your actions. But the labor right, them cannot dispute this. Them can't come out and iron this. Them can't explain. That's why I tell you, say, you know, ask your razor pay. Because it's hard to defend that money. Kind of sound stupid when we look at on and look like on a sellout. You know? Righteousness are righteousness. Yeah? Righteousness are righteousness. Make you listen to this other clip.
What happened to borrowed money? Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to borrowed money.
If them innocent, then I make the investigation go through. Them would not flip and a flap and a galang with them a galang and attack the investigator. They have nothing to counter all these serious allegations. Nothing. Listen to the Labour right now when they attack. Nothing to counter. More than they're willing to sell out them Jamaican for money and power. They're willing to sell out the country. They're willing to sell out the country. They're willing to let go the man, make the man continue doing what do. 4 more years. Another 28 account. They're willing. No counter to none of these arguments. No counter to none of these very serious allegations. You can't believe the Prime Minister them talk about. Listen to this other clip.
This is actually one of the more disturbing features, because what the investigation of the Integrity Commission has revealed is that funds were used from a charity. It's called Positive Foundation, Positive Jamaica Foundation. A charity which, you know, by definition would have charitable purposes. And some funds in the region of approximately 32,000 US dollars were diverted to pay for a bond in the name of Mr. Honus.
Or his company, his personal company.
And I believe at some point it may have been either in his or his personal holding company, which he owns 100%. And it remained in that form for the life of the bond until it was called.
Wow.
And it was only after the bond had been redeemed and that transaction was now, in a sense, extinct.
Is it reasonable?
Closed. That, just allow me to finish, that upon questioning by the Director of Investigation that an attempt was made to repay that charitable foundation. So approximately 4 years had elapsed when the funds from the charitable foundation had been used to partially pay for a bond in the name of or for the benefit of Mr. Honus.
And the interest payments on the bond went into him or his personal company's account. And it's only when the Integrity Commission itself looked into this thing and said, hey, but some of the funding for this, 32,000 US of the 94,000 US cost of the bond, came from a charity with which Mr. Honus is very closely associated and is a director. That the necessary rearrangements of the thing were done and the money was returned to the charity. So for several years, he declared that bond as being his or his company's, and he received the payments under that bond.
People, me not hear no counter argument for none of these very, very serious allegations coming from the Labour right. No counter argument. Them can't break it down until we say no, and I saw this go, and I saw that go. We not hear no counter argument from none of them. Only 2 arguments me ever hear come from the Labour right them is the date when the Prime Minister knew about the investigation. Now, that come out and iron out. The Prime Minister even said I'm going to sue. But we hear more argument to really make me more convinced that the Prime Minister already knew about it a long time ago. So then if you go one side, go sit down with that. That's the date when the Prime Minister knew. That the Labour right then come out with. I'm hear them attack now. I want thing them a whole now say the Director of Corruption Prosecution never filed this, never said this, and never said that, and find the man this and no. But then we understand say the other part of the argument with them left out the feed and the tax administration of Jamaica say the file gone there so. And still statutory declaration not certified, going year number 4. So where is the good argument coming out of the labor at them conversation? Tell me. Where's the praise? Them a praise and go like, yeah. No. The man's statutory declaration still not certified and someone okay to sell out in the country because of politics. Or don't you say, boy, this man need to step down and give you another leader? Not even that the people want to say. So them don't really care about the party either, or the country, or the man them love. The man. Or the man them love. At this point, we know all the supporters are put out themselves. No corruption, no love, you know. No love corruption. Really, this lady in a prison all by herself, and we don't know what she in a jail all by herself for. But we're going to go through this other clip, very serious, and we now hear no counter argument from them about it. This is serious.
So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 counts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
Yes, people were no to deliberate them. We don't see what going on. Remember, you know, I'm always gonna have support, you know. As a politics stay, you're always gonna have people who support anything, yeah, do. So it might be supporters, and you hear them come out. One thing them a whole, where the corruption director of corruption say, right? Them can't find out this and they can't find out that because the man cooperate with the investigators for them to get all the information. He must shut down. It is alleged that when them ask such man question, him stay quiet. Him plead the fifth. Him not say nothing. Just as steering them here and not answer the question. It's alleged that when them ask such man question, he just sit down there and I look. Now ask no question. Now answer nothing. So it's almost like him must stall the investigation. So what these people have to do? They have to send it to the police, a higher branch of the government, where we dig him up, they feed. So all you people not understand this thing. Don't make nobody cloud your brain. Jamaica over everything, people. Not no politician, because I swear, if Mark Golding go in and tell him I play the same game, people may not hold back people with me 2x4 on social media. No, we are seeing this verbal 2x4. And me and under the comment section and jump on him and we are gang him up verbally and we are beat him. And Mark Golding know that. I say it many, many times already. You know, be stupid if you go in and go play like such man. No, you see the writing on the wall. It's a new day in Jamaica. We are at the crossroads, and I keep saying that. Why am I saying me at the crossroad? As Jamaicans, we always want some type of entity, somebody to hold Jamaican politician accountable. PNP or Labour right. Oftentimes, they say we want Scotland Yard. Jamaican are born say they want the FBI. But we have the own FBI at Jamaica. Leave these people, make them do them work. These people are not working for politicians. Because whenever them work come to fruition and the report come out, politicians squeal. PNP and Labour right. So what I tell you say, are these people working for politicians? Andrew Onis handpick everybody on it. If the Integrity Commission come into play, yeah, in effect in 2017, remember Andrew come in 2016, right? So a year later, in putting the Integrity Commission. because the corruption index in Jamaica was in the toilet. So to get some more money for borrow, so you have to look good in the world before you can borrow money. They now lend a corrupt country no money when the country corruption index is in the toilet. To such man want more money now for borrow and look good in the eyes of some other people and play something that is not honest and a man with integrity. Him look over this and go pick up this piece of machine where the PNP, the bill and put on, but them couldn't implement it in the 18 years before them come out of office. I think they probably wait until them get back power before them take up that piece of machinery where they call the Integrity Commission Act. So Andrew Owens want borrows now, so he go pick up this act, knowing that him too corrupt to pick it up. But he's a man who has showboat me say a PR stunt. Remember, you know mean what him do. Everything him do, him benefit from it. So he pick up this piece of machine when I understand it never really fine print. It's called the Integrity Commission Act. A PNP bill, you know. But him thief everything the PNP have. Him not have his own. Look good. Him a walk around and give a key, but him have it a benefit him. You see, all him key him and give away. Remember, I say a long time people get a house in Jamaica. You ever seen a prime minister give a key yet? You like him take with the people at the NHC who used to give a poor people house, and him do it now. Him at the front of housing in Jamaica. Him at the salesman, the real estate agent. Eh? And it even better when you hear say I'm brethren, eh? In business partner, over housing in Jamaica, NHT, eh? Housing Authority. And that in front over housing agency of Jamaica, HAJ, I'm bridging up them business partner. So hold on, Jamaica is a business then. When I treat Jamaica like a business. You don't have one end, you are the front of the thing, or you are the salesman. Yeah, running off everybody off a land in Jamaica. So now that we have this thing about people in the Integrity Commission Act, leave them alone after we FBI that. We have all the system in government. See the cyber system I read for earlier. We never know so we have all that. We have every system people for all the country, keep the country straight. But politicians mash it up themselves. The arm of government that is supposed to hold politicians accountable. Politicians mash them up, them cuss them out, them disrespect them, them talk down upon them scandal them threaten them. Bad working environment, the people might get caught up, almost lose them life. Eh? You think about it. Eh? The body, the taxpayers are pay them, working for the people. Politicians are like how them work for the people. The Integrity Commission does not work for politicians. I want Jamaicans to understand. The Integrity Commission work for the people to make sure they're not robbed from way. Don't you see when PNP get dash out the road, PNP still a ball? Don't forget, man. Maybe there, you know. Can me beat Bunting too, you know. Because when Bunting they come out and they dash him out the road like a dirty water and Bunting that come out come make up nice. People may say me work them out them in the bias. Me beat Bunting, say go one side, go sit down. Me trust the people them work. Because when they come out with labor right, we say, yay. Why when they come out with PNP, we say nay. You know, work like that. So when they come out with Bunting and Bunting come out for the attack. Me rush Bunting in a video. I don't know. Me video them out here, you know. Me video them there. If you don't find them on YouTube, you can go on Facebook, Jamaican Carlos, and go find them over there. Me rush Bunting, because when they come out and brush Bunting, you know, I'm going along the most. I say, man, go sit down, man. See, Vaz did a deal. When they brush Vaz, me do video upon Vaz, you know. Me say, go cry to God, no cry to we. People, and a lie, me no bias. Me say, me video out here. Go look. In a YouTube, if me no rush Vaz. When Vaz the PNP come out the other day and they pan every channel I cry, hey, me say go cry your river to God. Maybe leave the people them work. Leave them alone. And we own a FBI them. We need to strengthen them so they can go kick a politician door. You know, take away electronics and paperworks, lock them up. This is what we want to see in Jamaica. Jamaica is at the crossroad. Yeah, I would say the new Integrity Commission, it's brand new, people. It's for all of us. All we can do is fix it, just like we tweak the law. You always amend the law. Always amend the law, fix it. And then look a loophole, we patch it up, we fix it up. So this need, if we have a problem with, we amend it in the right way. You don't take a power from it like what Andrew Owens want to do because it's not in favor of him. You don't take a power from them. No, you give them more power. What me that do is give them more power to arrest. Me a producer Wayne suggest something, say boy, he would have pair them together. He might give Mark Gold in this advice. Say pair both of them together. The Integrity Commission and FID together. Almost like one. So then I have to go to nobody if they ask nobody if them should have, support an investigation. No. When everything come out of that, so that should be an investigative arm. And between the both of them, supposed to go kick off politician door, take off electronics off, take away electronics from them, seize them phone, seize file. That's the Jamaica me want to see. Whether be PNP or Labour right, they need to get more power. The fit not supposed to go to the police or the integrity commissioner and go to this and go to it. Two of them must be working together. A matter of fact, in a one goddamn building. The office must be period. And that producer Wayne say. And I agree with him. These people need more power to work on behalf of the Jamaican people. The integrity commission is for the people. It's not for politicians. Because when both sides get them name called, them squeal like a pig. Leave them alone, people. You know, long we want somebody to tell me what account them boy have. Leave them alone, people. You know, long more if you know if them boy push account to them friend and them family name. Leave them alone, people. They don't work for politicians. They work for we. So don't listen what these guys are saying. None of them like the investigation, PNP and Labour right. They all complain and squeal whenever this come out. But we have never seen anything like this. We have never seen anything like this. The attack that is coming to them. Last time the Prime Minister attacked these people, one of them pick up Khan, almost lost their life. Hostile work environment. Very hostile work environment these people have to perform. Our work in Jamaican people, I repeat, these people are working for us, the people. And when they are PNP or Labour right, they must stand up for the right thing, man. Because if the Prime Minister is innocent, allow the investigation to go through. If somebody say me do something, what me I hide from it for? Me not go out there and stand up to it. What me I run for? Me want to see the investigation. Me want to see it iron out to clear my name. You don't run and go hide and want to shut off the investigation. You want to cut off the investigation foot. You want delay. You want sabotage. You want to slow up the investigation. You want to stop the investigation. You want to cuss out the investigators. You want to discredit the investigators. Crooked politician in a parliament a vote to stop the investigation. Look here. Come here, people. Tell me if this makes sense. You have illicit 8 in a parliament, sit down, voting against the investigation in a them. Remember them on an investigation, but them got the privilege in a parliament to vote against the investigation into them. You know you are going. They want to stop the investigation in a them. Illicit 8 in a parliament to chat the loudest. The ones that were guilty are chat the loudest. The one that will have the more dirt are chat the loudest. The one that were dishonest are chat the loudest. The one that will watch a chat the loudest. It's just like when they fling rock stone in a hog pen. Them ball the loudest. Jamaica people, where they are PNP or Labour right. Hear me out no man. Hear me, man. The Integrity Commission. We can't say it. I'm going to want other vloggers to echo this. Make the people them know about the Integrity Commission. Because I don't think people understand them. I understand who they work for. I think that is a problem. Remind them when they come out with PNP dirt or PNP ball. Bloggers, please help me educate the people them. Leave the Integrity Commission alone. That's a with FBI. We have all the system and the arm of government to hold these guys accountable. You know who are new to them? The same politician, not the people of Jamaica. Politicians don't want to be held accountable while they must steal from you. If all of these harm are fire upon our 6-cylinder, Jamaica good. Young politicians can know, say, older ones got prison for thief. So precedent set, example learn. So when they come in the office, they not do the same thing. Now, what example is there for young politicians to learn from? When the senior man have 28 accounts, money running through his mother account, constituency member account, taking money from charity, spending it on yourself. You tell me now, what kind of example is that? As a younger politician, don't you want to be like this man? Is the leader? Because you all are there. You get to understand, so they didn't hide money overseas. Charity money spent on himself. How many of these other politicians have foundation and spending the money straight on themselves? How many others? Because tell me, you wouldn't, if you have a man like this and him do all of these things as a young politician, you're not going to learn from him, man. You start to cut for you too. You probably have 3 or 4 charity. I do the same thing with 28 account. Young people will do it too. They will learn some boy and say, Prime Minister do that. Me want when me grow up, me want to be like the Prime Minister. Can you hear the young politician them? Can you ever hear? Just imagine how they must speak. Boy, I mean, I stop until me be Prime Minister and I want a big house like him. And boy, I see big old apartment in my building. Say, man rich, man real rich. I want to be like him. The man wise, man invest wise. They want to hide their money in their brother. They want to hide. Listen to the young politician them. Can you imagine how them sit down and size up everything and scope out everything? They might observe and they might look and they might plan, they might learn. They might learn from the best. Man don't even file taxes, brother. Oh, you mean you say Donald Trump not file taxes too? You can't make them know everything. No, man, see man not file taxes, brother. May I learn from the man office, brother. No, see I saw a man get rich. Can you hear how the younger politician them talk? How this brother has to get rich? Eh? We don't pay the taxes, brother. You have to know if you hide the money and all them things there and all put in their pick in them name and Ray blah blah. Eh? Can you imagine young politician in Jamaica? Where's the example? That's what I say yesterday. No, come out here and talk about cartel. That not start well. No, seriously, I'm telling you, a cartel and I'm a DJ. It's just a human and a every when we see I go on. Yeah? I just say every when we see I go on, when we talk about Panda case there. Cartel will come at the PNP convention. They might have a hissy fit. But them out there so a back a man like this will have so in rap sheet long like I so. Out there so. Eh? I run from accountability and you are the leader of the country. Eh? And the labor right them cannot dispute nothing when we play here today. Nothing when we talk about. The only thing you hear them talk about, general people, is the direction of corruption prosecution. Director of corruption prosecution. Never find him guilty for illicit enrichment. Because what? It gone to higher power, the feed, right? And the tax administration people, right? So it gone because the man has started the investigation based on what we're hearing. Him now answer the question. So tell me, if you ever hear any one of them labor writer dispute any one of these claims, none of these allegations, not one. Cloud at the place, they don't like the Prime Minister, how we hunt, how this, go away with that, go away with that. Make we get down to nitty gritty. Come back here so come iron out this. Answer this what we are here, so just answer this real good.
What happened to borrowed money? Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to borrowed money.
Yo, family, listen to me. I'm going to say it again. The Integrity Commission feed is for the people. Don't follow crooked politician in this moment in time and disrespect them. Later on, you're going to look stupid. You hear me, Libra, right? History is not going to be kind to you. Look how long we want an arm of government to hold them boy accountable. Andrew Onis take it up and implement it so with the PNP bill. But he never ready for it. But we thank him same way. Because if he never pick it up, he wouldn't explode upon him and expose him. This need to happen, people. Destiny. God and time. God and time. This have to happen. Period with us vloggers. How where we come from? You ever wonder, where did we come from? Vloggers. So many vloggers in a moment like this. You guys ever look in yourself and wonder, where did we come from? What purpose we serve? And are we serving our purpose? And why no? God and time. God line up everything for a wise purpose for the right time. Can you imagine if we never out here this right now? Look at the time. Look at the time we're out here. Where we come from, bloggers, every blogger. We do a wonderful job out here. Hats off to all y'all. What if we weren't out here, people? Where we come from? Why we never come out 5 years ago? Or next 2 years after now? Why now we're there? And we're ripe now. Everything ripe. Vloggers ripe. Everybody understand clearly and know we're good. Why now? Why now? God make us for a time like this. God create us for a time like this. I know say the people are going to be oppressed. So oppressed that them can't stand up for themselves. Get thrown in a jail if them call the prime minister name. You think God asleep? Ask where we come from. Where we come from, all these bloggers. Where we come from a different country. Look at it good. You never look on it sometime and say, my God, if it was for bloggers, them boy had to get away with so much. The people them that stay in the dark and use media as bought out. Look what we have going on. Where did we come from? God and time. God created us for a moment like this. I want you to understand, just like a 2-year-old was born smart for a moment like this. Technology and AI environment. That's why your 2-year-old couldn't born dumb like me and you. Can't you see everything change? Because God created them for a moment like this. God couldn't create no more dumb picnic like a me and you a 2-year-old. Because we never have no computer, no AI when we born. So that's why we born a little bit more slower. But look how the little youth them are created right now. Them come out of their mother smart. God created them so smart for a moment like this. God and time, people. The universe is alive. The universe has speak. We are the only defense of our country. Even when the opposition quiet, we come and so we beat the opposition. I say, what the hell are them are holding? You don't see that. You don't see that. The only people me see are bloggers. The people are quiet, can't say anything. Oppressed. The only people me see are bloggers. When the news media now say nothing does work on behalf of the oppressors. The only people me see are the bloggers. Us is a different community. And don't look down on the workers, social media circus. Even the passa blogger, them, the one that will cuss and galang bad and do other kind of video, different from what we do. Every now and then, me see them put them shine them spotlight to Jamaica and burn a fire. Every now and then, me see passa vlogger with cuss enough bad, turn them fire upon Jamaica, then spotlight upon Jamaica and burn a fire. Them have audience too, you know. You know, believe that is effective. Respect to everybody who push the bus. And most of all, you in the comment section will make this possible. Because none of us blogger would be here without you guys. Nobody would have known us if you guys never come and subscribe and share and talk about us. Nobody would know we. We are nobody without you people in the comment section. We're all working together. And if you love a country, the same energy we have behind such man, they push out corruption out of office. If the next side come in there and do it same way, we're going to do it all over again until we get the right man for our country. It shouldn't be about no care package anymore. It shouldn't be about no handout anymore. It shouldn't be about no fertilizer, no chicken and no chicken feeding anymore. We work better than that, people. We are selling ourselves and we youth them behind we shot. Stop drink out the youth them heritage in a one shot of rum when politicians come around. Make we talk about heritage too. You know, heritage too. You know, Andrew want to say, him now do the popularity, a heritage him a look now. So what happened to feel heritage? You're not going to run behind him and not get on heritage. Look on all them land where them have out there. I mean, always going to infuse in this, you know, what I talk about, you know. Me always going to inject the land. And land we forget now. Land we forget now. I'm on a campaign so politicians can hear me loud and clear. Under PNP and under Labour, right? Listen to me. They both promised land rights. From your boy, me hear them attack. Both sides. 2024, them a kick off people off a land. Farmland, you build a house, they call the squatters, then bulldoze it down. Right? Because big men, I get the land, I buy out all the land. There's a land grab. I mean, I wonder, how can they sell sugar land? Sugar land is supposed to be for us. Since them take it from Africa, kidnapping, human trafficking, all of that, take we got Jamaica, forced labor, not to mention the middle passage when they come in at the ship, what happened to we out there? Forced labor, graping, Mama and son are sleep together because they want reproduction and they want this young buck to, like a breed him like an animal so we can have more slave on the plantation. We have never taken anybody to no court. Nobody in the face not day in a court for all what they did to us. Look, human trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, what part thing, people, what charges, We don't see nobody get hard up in a court for what they did to us. Even though slavery was abolished, that means that what they did to us was not crime. Coming in, nobody got jail for. I don't see nothing get called up in a court. So somebody to pay for this. So all right. So we grab somebody and take them to court. Generations later, over 400 years, my people, free labor. 400 years. How much generation that? Remember, slaves don't live long because they work hard. But this so much for you understand? Slaves don't live long. They work hard and broke down quick. 400 years of that. Nobody no got quote me, people. Why you guys listen to me as Jamaicans? Because all we just keep run behind politicians and not have no meaning behind what we are doing. And them I get rich and I talk about legacy. We still live in a tenement yard all over the damn place and poor life. So after 400 years, nobody got caught. And if we got caught, we own Jamaica and more. Jamaica alone couldn't pay we for what they did to us. We still live in a farm capture land in a tenement yard, no better for we for years. Same thing for labor right, same thing for PNP. The zinc fence, same way. And we see one come out of a zinc fence, our tenement yard, put on with orange shirt, with green shirt, carry on, and with bell, and with flag, and we go out there, we jump on the bus and the truck. It's been going on from the grandparents' days. The people them come and take it up, the grand youth them, and we think it's okay. Because politician, PNP and Labour give you a couple $1,000, campaign time, election time is like a festive moment in Jamaica. People don't take it serious. It's like a festival where we can hustle the politician them and think so we are hustle them, put on different color shirt and take our money off of them. But at them a hustle way, if you guys don't know. At them a hustle way, the bigger picture when all that festivity is over, we got the hospital, after we pick the one are dead, after we parents are dead because they don't have the equipment to save a life. My father is a casualty of the bad health care system in Jamaica. I lost my father. I didn't get over it yet last December. No, so I buried my father at the end of last year. I don't get over it yet. Can't get over it, people. So I understand what's going on in Jamaica. We still end up in a squalor. And my father old PNP. But under the PNP, in there for 18 years, I never met the hospital any different anyway. At 18 years, I'm in there. Then when such man come, it look like them stop spend money everywhere. If them a walk on the place and I tell Jamaican people, say, him spend the most. It was the reverse. And how we are come out, come vote. How we are come out, come this. How we are come out, come that. What them give us? What them do for us? What do you have, me ask the other day? Can you show me something that the politician them do for you where you can put on for your picnic? Show me what you have for your picnic put on. Show me something. I could try to get some of them land there. Them have 1,940 acres that can get to the Chinese them out there. You think you can walk through 100 acre land? You don't need an ATV, some Jeep or some horse, or fly over in a helicopter plane. Yeah, you can't walk through 100 acre of land that easy. Imagine 1,900 acre of that plus 40. You think you can walk through 40 acre of land? We still have people living in a squalor. People need land. Look here. Last night, I talked to a sister who come from the garrison. Me ask her, say, if the government, because she hear me argument on social media, me share reason. She said, if the government give her a piece of land anyway, she gone. And she'd have try everything, she'd have built a house for the anywhere the money will come from. That's what she said. She said, if the government give her a piece of land, she gone. She's a town she live in. A town she live in, I plaka. She said, if the government give her a piece of land anywhere, she gone. But we take it up against Chinese. What if the government say, them have that 1,940 acre land, them cut it up, run road through there, light, water, cut it up and give the people them. Everybody help who you can help, put road up, put roof over them head, the stronger one them help themselves. Set certain standard and certain things over there so no man can put no zinc fence in the community. Kind of want to bring back the ghetto in this new community. Because you have to educate poor people, And a lie. You have to have regulation because some people not used to certain things. Me not lie, me not go around the thing. You have to learn to do better. So you have to regulate the place. I don't say, yo, no more zinc fence. Certain regulation there. We don't want this, we don't want that. And help the people them to strive in Jamaica. Target 500,000. Jamaica have 3 million people. So many people out there is home that are homeless. People make us start think bigger and better now. We are PNP, we are labor right. That's all we ever be. We are tool. We're in at the garrison. We are the base. We're the jackpot. The pot of gold, the politician, PNP and labor right, dipping every election time for vote because they know we not vote for nobody else. And through them know that, they not have to do nothing for we because we are big idiot. We just sit down there. Yeah? Look at it good. Me I talked to the lady last night. She living at the garrison. She said, Carlos, I ask her. Town she live in. I say, all right. I said, supposed to land there. I said, Mary. She said, anywhere she gone, she want to change her life. The lady said she'll take the land anywhere she gone. You see, so them can't change people's life. You see how they can't change people's life, but them don't want to remove these people because of votes. And because they have to keep them in power. Them use the people. Mash up the people them life who them can help. They rather look on the other people them and give them 1,940 acres of land where they should have give these people to live up themselves. They rather look on these other people and give them tax break and duty-free imports where they should have look on them owner people and elevate them. Then deliberately allow the other people them to come in the country with an unfair advantage. You can't make immigrants do well more than the people them in their country. You can't give immigrants tax break and they don't give the native people. You can't give immigrants duty-free import and the natives are not getting that. So what you tell me that you bring other people in the country to make sure that the native business die. It's a clear science. Look at it. It shows you that you bring these other people in the country. Are you going to make sure the Jamaican business die? Because they are coming and they're not on an even playing field. There's an unfair advantage here. Because the government, your government, not say, boy, I make them come in here, hustle evenly like every Jamaican, the best man win the prize. No, the government go out of them way and give these people tax break. A Jamaican business is right next door to one of those people. One of those people next door to you. How are you going to survive? When you have to sell your stuff a little bit more expensive because him get tax break. Your brother sell for $200, him brother sell for $150. Where do you think the Jamaican people them go? Team beer I sell for $150. You next door, you know, get tax break. You have to sell for your beer for $200. Where do you think your people them go? It's a deliberate act to tear down the middle class in Jamaica, send Jamaica in a tailspin, take it back to the plantation and Rastafari. Somehow will not pay attention. The structure need to change and we are PNP and we are liberal and PNP and we not look on the goddamn thing, you know. You know, so we're picking them and come no safe. Let's talk about duty-free import. You as a Jamaican, PNP or labor right. Come in here. Both are want to do business at Jamaica. You didn't do to one of these people. When you want some stuff from overseas, you have to save up your US dollars. As a Jamaican, let me show you something designed to keep it up. Me say it's a design. Pay attention. You next door, you have to save up money to get US dollars. To buy US dollars, to buy stuff from overseas. No, to buy US dollars, the dollar drop right now. So you have to come out of pocket with more Jamaican dollars to buy US dollars. To buy stuff from overseas. When the stuff coming at the country, the price of duty is not free for Jamaicans. You have to pay. But look at it. You the next door, right to some other people come from some other country. Remember, these people are the richest people in the world. They are the richest people in the world. The China lend the US money. You have more billionaires in China than in the US. They do not need this break. So as a Jamaican, where they are labor at PNP, you have a business place right next door to Mr. Chin. Mr. Chin get duty-free imports. When you buy sitting in foreign, there's a little pallet, you can ship for your sitting in a, or hitch a ride in a somebody container, or somebody who have a shipping company. You know, you can't ship in a whole container yourself because your business not that big. Then people are shipping containers of containers, duty-free. Tell me, how your business gonna survive? People, it's simple science. It's a plan to destroy the middle class. When I grew up, Jamaican used to have supermarket, pharmacy, wholesale. Jamaican own all of these things. Look in their town now. The man them unleash some type of sitting power in the country. Tolling at the road. All because of the road that them built for us. Let me tell you how we pay for that already. These boys them designed to keep the people under the poor like this. And guess what? A PNP labor to say, no, we don't see nothing else. And we are feeling, all of us. Our toll in the road, the highest in the world. Jamaican toll is the highest in the world because these people don't come for laugh with we. They come for make money and suck all of it. The toll go right back to them country. None of it stay in Jamaica. The duty free that we give them go right back to the country. None of it stay in Jamaica. The tax break that we give them go right to them. None of it stay in Jamaica. So hold on there. If we were collecting duties from these people, containers where they bring coming to the country, because even though we are giving them all this freebie, them still on low way. Because them still are bringing fake baby feeding, fake engine oil, fake flour, fake curry, fake magnum, fake rum, fake cigarette, you name it. All type of stuff to kill you off. Imagine fake baby feeding and fake curry. Fake rum. Jamaican drink chemical. Me just read something for you when yesterday or the day before with my fake bleaching cream. Even though we've been nice to them, them still are bringing all this thing. They can't be nice to us. So imagine this with Jamaican people. While we are about Liberty and PNP. Imagine if the government was collecting taxes from them and duties. And if toll collect boy and the government work and them sit down in the road and the government get the money. Imagine if a government of Jamaica collecting the toll. The government of Jamaica collecting with taxes. No free tax boy. Because the rich and the don't need this. Jamaicans and them supposed to be on the same playing field, not an unfair advantage. What if they was collecting the duties? You know, think so would have collect enough money to pay back for the road? And on top of that, what do I do? We give them 1,940 acres of land. People tell me if that is real. Tell me if that is that way we want to go. It's not about the money. The land in Jamaica is sacred. It's not for sale. Some of you want labor writer use my argument now because since me start talk about this, the labor writer talk about my forefather, this and that. But he hand over the praise to Andrew. But Andrew give away 1,940 acre land. And all this stuff them now see what me I see also. What people? Tell me if this is sustainable for our future generation. Can you think about going back to Jamaica and open my business now? You have to think about you have these people to compete with. Jamaican business are dying out. These guys deliberately brought these people into the country to do that. You want me to prove to you why they deliberately do that again? All other contract we have with anybody, 20-year concession. This concession is a 50-year concession. We give them 50 years to recoup their money. Every other business we ever do with America, anybody else, 20 years, we done with them and you go along where I go. At 50 years, that one here. When Jamaica in the diaspora give Jamaica $4 billion annually, $4 billion could have paid for that road and have change left. We could have paid for that road now 1 year. As Jamaicans, we could have banned with belly. We can do without a lot of things and pay for this debt. Don't just step well and give it away. And look, who is giving away our land? One of the crookedest man and the most corrupt man. So is any plan, any deal him sign, that should be null and void. Don't. People, any deal this man signed shouldn't be looked at. Did the people have any part to play in our land being given away for a road? Did we tell you that you could barter with our land? Our land is just a piece of old shovel in your backyard, just take and give away. Our shoes. The land is sacred. It has blood on it. Bones of my ancestor. Nanny fought for it. Run of them boys. They couldn't stand with burn down sugar plantation. I hear the labor writer talk, but he never articulate it right. Them went up against muskets and dogs and white men and them slaves come down at night time, burn down plantation and sugar cane field for us to be free. And at 2024 we look another slave Grand Picnic take the land and give we oppressor and we oppressor. Big up all the old time Mr. Chin them where they are Jamaica. You know we love you know Mr. Chin and on me attack. Big up all the old time Mr. Chin them there Jamaica. You know we love you know. You know and we attack. We are cool. You know yourself. The other day me there Florida. Me there one restaurant and me see one old Miss Chin in there. I know Miss Chin tell me say she's not like them new Mr. Chin where they are Jamaica now. She old and she tell me she born a Jamaican this and that and proud. Big up all of the real Mr. Chin them and Jamaica Miss Chin. We love you know. We as Jamaica people know you know. We know you know. No for no kind to us I've seen it with my own eyes. The old Mr. Chin, them big up on yourself. Look at it what I say. Are we guys going to accept any contract signed by a crooked leader? Look pan it good. We land gone. I will tell him to do that. Now we are looking at all the crookedness who are going on. He make a look back and say, how can I deal this brother with them people from over there? So? Can you imagine the type of corruption we're going over there in all these deals? Can you imagine we land back? I mean, I tell him since 1940, you kind of say these people are about to build our don't mammy be. Them things that shouldn't go on. We don't see no Jamaica protest, you know. We don't see no Jamaica do nothing about it. It shouldn't happen, people. It shouldn't happen from earth to ever. More people need to speak up about this. People, it's not about money, you know. The land is sacred. We don't get no land yet. See, poor people still live in a tenement yard, man. We talked to our sister who live in a tenement yard last night, man. Me and she have a nice reason, man. The sister said if she get a chance, she gone. The sister said, if the government give a piece of land with her name on it, cut up the land and let her have the people in the man, she said, Carlos, me that try everything to build a house for me. Say, not build a house. The woman said she not build a house for me, man. Let go the people them target 500,000 people, 3 million people there in Jamaica plus some where they are foreign. We can fix the people them life. Prosperity, raise the people them spirit, them mind, them body, them soul. Less crime in my country. The people, as them go deeper and deeper in poverty, the crime come out of them. Just like we see the smoke come off a fire. A hungry man is an angry man, and government don't see that. Living in environment need to change for a lot of people. That's why a lot of Jamaicans left from Jamaica and come up foreign. They're not about no kill and rob and steal no more. Because life changed for them. The environment changed. Geological location can change your mind. Uplift your spirit. It's time to lift these people out of this mentality. Make them believe that this is all for them. Get a look beside land and put on some plywood panel and you call it a goddamn tenement yard. I was born in one of these homes. I was born in the same environment. Give poor people a chance. PNP and labor rights. Stop promise us land rights. But you're not giving us land rights. But you're going to take 1,940 acres and give some people with 4 parents to fight for nothing. They're related to nanny. Three finger jacking in them bloodline. Eh? Them give a them about Marcus Garvey. You got them country, them a black man and animal next together compare with in a museum. They don't really love we. That's why when they come to the toll in the road, them raise it and we pay the most toll in the world. Jamaica toll is higher than the Golden Gate Bridge, which is the highest toll in America. And the poor people live down there. Everything in Jamaica is so goddamn high. Government can't negotiate with these people and say, hey, don't raise the toll yet. Notice every time them say, toll are going to raise at Jamaica if it doesn't raise. Government can't goddamn raise it. Look here. They're not related to Kojo, Anthony. They're not related to Kojo. What they know about Marcus Garvey about you? Go off in them place. We say them are compare with animal. And the sacred land where forefathers bleed and them bones scatter and fertilize them land because we work on the plantation, we live on the plantation, we die on the plantation, we buried out back on the plantation. So our bones are buried all across Jamaica, sugar plantation. After all them did for us, nobody come to court. So that I just saw it ago. And when we look, we see one of the little son decides that they want to get rich. A few greedy brothers and sisters, Grand Pitney, say they want to sell off what we have. A few of the greedy ones, and the whole of we just sit down and fold we answer. And we'll be them growing at this. I was born in a tenement yard, people. And the reason why I start push this video from the other day and this idea is me I do a research for a video. Me run up on tenement yard, because tenement yard me I look for in a Tivoli, in a jungle, in a garrison. Me I look for ghetto life and tenement yard in the garrison. And I run up on them people. I say, Jesus God. Hurt me heart, people, to the core. And brought back memory. When me have sense, me live at Turner Street, in a trench town, me have sense. Me see police and bad man a fight a peep through zinc fence. Soldier come in my yard, come here stand pipe in, they come get water in them bowl hot. Soldier, because them and bad boy out there fight. A long time, them criminality are going to Jamaica people through politician. Man from Rima come in our community, come tell the whole of if you move. It was a mass exodus. We all have to move. Politician, inchman them. Politician, bad man them. People don't think I know. They said, leave the Integrity Commission alone. Leave them alone. Here, Jamaica people, we are at a crossroad. We need change. We could fight for bigger and better things, people. Land rights. With the PNP and the Labour right been promising us. But as you look around you, they might take away the land, knock down your house, kick you off a farmland. For them friends. So tell me if them have an intention to giving the rights to anything. They might call again land rights, but them take 1,940 acres, give to the Chinese. May I ask you people, do you think you can walk through 100 acre of land? Do you think so? Do you think you can walk out 100 acre land that easy? Just look no man. 100 acre, you know? But they take 1,200 acre, give the Chinese them one place, and 740 acre, then give Marcus Garvey land with aquifers and spring and it and all these things. Them boy that sell out all them mumma, you know, for money, you know. So we look on it now, after the Integrity Commission report, everything add up, you know, because hindsight is always 2020. You make you wonder what kind of deal is a corrupt man you have with these people. And how they didn't get to the point where they give up a land. Who did they ask? Did they come to the public? Did they have a meeting? Any town hall? Did we know anything about this deal? This land is supposed to be ours. They were here about a man named Mr. Shakur. He's over this land. Yeah, you know what they talk about? The land is sugarcane land holdings and what kind of thing? Is this sugar land is some type of one of Andrew Owner's business? Eh? SCJ Holdings. So like one of Andrew Owner's business. Don't. The people want a break. I talked to the woman at the garrison last night. The woman in a tenement yard and she said, Carlos, if they say, I ask her, I say, if the land they are sent, they go. We say if the land they are sent, Mary, they go. We say if they are sent, the woman say, anywhere it there. Anywhere it there. The woman said she gotta go up on the land before she build a house. Just drive there, go cook all a pot. Go sit down and cook all a pot and plant up some tree before she even build a house. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the uplifting spirit and you don't have a right across Jamaica? Target 500,000 people. Jamaica have 3 million people. Some are with their foreign. Uplift these people. Target the first 500,000 people and work from there. I think everybody in Jamaica deserves a land. Every family. You're not going to give every picnic a picnic live with them parents. You give them parents piece of land, picnic benefit from it. Let me tell you, woman, last night, imagine if you're dead and gone and you picnic a piece of land to call their own. Do you know how many people are there in the ghetto dead and gone and picnic have nothing? Left a street, Jamaica. These people in the tenement yard, you know when the parents dead and gone to the picnic? Nothing. Nothing. And we are come out for PLP out of a garrison, out of a tenement yard from behind the zinc fence. We are come out for PLP and labor for decade and we not attack the things. Because all we want a care package, man, a few $1,000 man, some chicken and some feeding. Look at the hospital, look at the road, look at the school, look at the garbage. No respect to us. How we don't want to vote for nobody else, enough to do the work. We're not telling them anything to do. All we want a politics, politician, PNP, labor right, land rights. We're not business to pay for no land. If them that think like me and them they love you no. But look how long PNP I promise you no. Look how long labor right I promise you no. Target these people. We have a lot of pristine land in Jamaica. Cut road in them. Cut light in them. Run water. Cut them up and Lego Jamaican people. And you see how crime go down in Jamaica. I promise you. I promise you. Too much stress come out of zinc fence and garrison. Too much stress. Too much abuse towards the youth them. That's why the youth them grow up a certain way. Too much abuse go on in garrison behind them zinc fence and nobody can see from out the road. Too much of that. Lift up the people, them spirits. As one of them look at boardhouse burn down. Everything burn down because they're so close and people always a thief like because them cannot pay for electricity getting $15,000 a week. Lift up the people, them spirit now, no man. And there's some of the people. And if you don't head there, so I don't know what head there. I'm strictly that I talk about people. Look what me I say. Look what me I say. Look good. Because now that we know, say them boy have 1,940 acre land to give to some other people who don't deserve it. Sacred land where them shouldn't get. No respect for the land. Before parents are crying for that. Now we know, say them have 1,940 acres of land where them have to give it. You see, free. So we know so them have land can give the people them too, don't it? People them open my door. Our president said, them set it already, you know. Them president said 1940 acre land to the Chinese. And them set the precedents. And them make know so land can give it for free. That amount of land. So what happened to the people them? It's time for the people them to get land. Target 500,000 people. Me know I see them when I walk on and give no key. That not gonna work and move poor people life. You're gonna make poor people stress up more than any goddamn thing else. Cause the neighbor get new house and them still in the goddamn squalor. That not gonna work. You need a mass exodus. Movement of your people. For the lady we talked to last night, and so many more across the plains of Jamaica. I mean, I talk about people from Port Morant to Negril Point. There are people everywhere that need a little help, a little push. But one of the most important things is land. Because when I talk to the lady last night, she said, Carlos, you know, big that be, man. Land a big thing, you know. When I speak to the lady last night, she said, you know, big that be. Land a big thing. Lift up the people in spirit. Give them piece of land, target 500,000 people, start from the garrison. Start from where them have them tenement yard. Because we're going to take them down one by one. Is either we have nice homes for people, we have cut out the tenement yard life. Every zinc fence in Jamaica must gone. Replaced with nice grass, topsoil, grass and beautiful homes. Yeah? We don't want a poor life again. They must come out. We can do it. We have nice red soil. Anyone have rock and place and look good, we got a country get truckload of some nice red soil, topsoil. Yeah? Where you can plant nice grass so you can look good like up in the rich people in place. Yeah? Go down in the poor people in place, politician, go paint PNP and Labour red color upon the sidewalk. Because we now do that up in our one living. Politician now go in them constituency, go now set them sidewalk. We no green or orange paint. That is ghetto. Ghetto people, listen me now. Them know so on the ghetto in a squalor and the garrison. And them come make it even more ghetto. When them come paint on the sidewalk and paint up them colors. Tell them if you got them yard in for them constituency, go paint up. Look and see if no paint in there. Why not paint under the poor people? Because they don't want them place where them live look like ghetto. But guess what they give them the paint for go paint up poor people in the ghetto. They continue to make it look like ghetto. People, wake up! We don't want grass in the yard to poor people. That's why when someone come and foreign, me soon I live nice. You can't tell them say I get where you come from. You not do good. Everybody need a chance, an opportunity to strive. Just like the lady me I talked last night. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos, people. I'm always a student in your class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform and you like the work, people, and you haven't subscribed yet, please go and do so. Hit the bell so when we go live, you can come in and join the community in the comment section. When I done, I go and read the comments, because for the new ones, you know, me the two follow comment when I fire off. Every now and then me look on the comment, but when I go in, I come deep from my soul. I don't have no time to make anything distract me. A lot of time, comments will throw you off. You read comments and you start back with a different topic. You never finish your thought. Do you understand me? And me not reading from a paper. Me not looking on a book. When me talk from my heart. Right? This video is coming from my heart. Yeah? Not from the book. Apart from what me read about Miss Panton right there. And I tell you, so the Labour them not have to come back. Them can't dispute any of these claims about the charity, about the bank accounts with the parents' name, and about all this stuff that we are here. All them keep saying that the man was not found guilty of illicit enrichment, but that is neither here nor there. Because since it appears as if the Prime Minister was stalling and the Integrity Commission, them sent it to the FID, Financial Investigation Division, and also the Tax Administration of Jamaica. And we also want to remind you people, please be remembered. Please be reminded. The Integrity Commission and FID, they might work for us, the people. They're not work for politicians. Politicians don't like them. I tell you, such man don't like them right now, and some of the PNP don't like them themselves. I'm sure. But Mark go in and keep it straight and tell you, say, him gonna strengthen them. So any more thief they bought here to get flushed out. We are at a crossroad that we are not going back. The Integrity Commission is our own FBI and Scotland Yard. Leave them alone. We said the Integrity Commission and FID is our own FBI and our own Scotland Yard. I feel we own thing a billion a man. So we got to knock it down and people are build brand new, you know. So anything happen to it, we can fix it and we can tweak it, we can amend it so it can work properly. Not true. So we can't hear the Integrity Commission people. Right now, as far as we see, are the only local thing at Jamaica have integrity right now. So allow them to do their work. They might work for us. No politician love the report when it come out. Nobody love the result of the report. I've seen PNP bar like a pig, and I've seen Labour bar like a pig. But no, this is the worst we have ever seen it because they might go for the kingfish. The kingfish man a ball out. Some say don't all look low man them. Me hear them attack violence and Labour at me here or no. I hear you guys inciting violence. I want you guys know what I'm doing now. From Desmond Mackenzie to Vlogger, Chopper, me hear him out there. Saying we give him blood and this, me hear him out there. So like when I incite violence. You understand what I say, people? When I incite violence, that me hear I come out of them mouth like they want violence in my country. We can't hear them, you know. Them a rile up the crowd in a wrong way. Them not have no argument. They cannot dispute anything. So it's like them a go war now. They want to fight. People, I'm here. Are you guys hearing what I'm hearing? Guys, are you hearing like the Liberators are calling for blood? No, I don't know for me alone. Me no just be I say something. Maybe I just me I hear you now. Are you hearing what I'm hearing like the Liberites in them conversation, them argument around this? Are you hearing like they're asking for blood and they're calling for blood, people? They want the Jamaica destruction in Jamaica. Are you hearing them? Nobody want peace because they don't have no good reasoning out here to dispute this. Nothing, no argument, no counter, nothing. Like they want Jamaica burned down. That's what they're looking for. Civil unrest, anarchy. That's what they want in the country. But look here, man, don't destroy the country for politics when they know the right thing. Do the right thing for Jamaica. Allegiance is to Jamaica, not to a man. Thank you so much for watching this video. Everyone, share this if you think somebody hear this. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me.
We don't feel comfortable sitting in Parliament with a Minister of Government who was openly accepted responsibility, who expresses no regret for the act, where a Commission of Parliament has confirmed that the act is corrupt and has referred it for prosecution, and that minister shows no sign of wanting to resign, or the Prime Minister showing no signs of moving to dismiss the minister.
With all the sympathy that one can have for support, this is embarrassing. Not only to the government as a party, not only the PNP, but to the government, to Jamaica, to all of us. Our heads bow this morning with this sort of reaction to it.
So we have to take firm actions in this regard. It is a dark day for Jamaica, where the Prime Minister is unwilling or afraid to act against a minister in which the public has lost total confidence and in which the institutions of the society are all agree that this person does not enjoy their trust or faith and has breached the confidence that the people have placed in them. I believe that this has the potential, if it continues, to bring down the entire government.
What happened to borrowed money? Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to borrowed money.
People, you know, so the observer for the Prime Minister. Remember, when the report came out, we hear about the report. The observer come out, come do some type of blogger work. I'm a blast, the observer. So, me just look on it right now. Something will just come out minutes ago. I'm going to read for before me left already. Me say me going to leave, but me just see this. 29 minutes ago, the observer put this out there. For the greater good of us all. I want this go through, you know. I want to hear this, you know. Share this. This is what the observer does put out. Last Sunday, this newspaper voices, observer, member, Uno first come out and try confuse it. What seems to be like it was guys was working to make the Prime Minister look good, working against the people. We cannot have the news media working for corruption. But we, the vloggers, keep talking. And we're not going to look bad, showing up. And we are doing the real work. News media in Jamaica look at them last deep down in the Prime Minister's pocket or politician pocket for that reason. Listen to this. Last Sunday, this newspaper voiced disappointment that Prime Minister Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Otis saw fit to recommend a revision of the law governing Integrity Commission IC following the body's tabling of its statutory declarations for 2019-2022. As is now well known, the commission did not certify Mr. Otis. I mean, I tell you about them. When I go like so, there's a victory. There's some victory because the corruption prosecutor never chop off him foot, like she be friendly with him, but he gone to a higher level. As it's now well known that the commission did not certify Mr. Onis's declarations, even though no specific wrongdoing was identified. Instead, it referred the matter to financial investment. You see, there's no specific wrongdoing was identified. Observer, no specific wrongdoing was identified. All them tape for me a play, no specific wrongdoing was identified. Them are on a wrongdoing. Money I go through his account, through his parents' account. Next side, charity, no wrongdoing. Money I come from over there to a account with zero. Look here. Stop. That's why people are watching again, you know. Anyway, it referred the matter to the Financial Investigation Division and to tax authorities for a further probe. It was during a passionate defense of his integrity in Parliament that an absolutely annoyed Dr. Onis suggested revision of the law applicable to the IC. We felt that the Prime Minister, like all other individuals who feel that they have been wronged, has a right to state his case. However, we urge that for Mr. Onis to quarrel with the IC because its report was not to his liking, was unbecoming, and should have been avoided at all costs. I can't the observer say so. We see the church come out and I say, if you leave the Integrity Commission. I can't observer say so. Since then, we have been left appalled by a comment from all people, our Justice Minister, Delroy Chuck, that the commission should be mandated to certify the Prime Minister declaration. So Delroy Chuck has said the commission should be forced to certify the wrongdoer. So like this is weird. Them and the observer, the part ways. Delroy Chuck. That's why I say I have to read this to Uno. Because the whole time the observer praised them. Since then, we have been left appalled. Remember the whole time observer, they pan for them side, you know. Till me stop read them. Since then, we have been left appalled by a comment from all people, our Justice Minister, Delroy Chuck, that the commission should be mandated to certify the Prime Minister's declaration. People, you can't make that up. People can't make this up. We can't just do that video. I have to do another video on it. Look here. The Jamaica Gleaner newspaper reports Mr. Chuck as saying during a meeting of the IC's Oversight Committee in Parliament that it is about time that this report be the final report and the IC should be mandated to certify the Prime Minister declaration forthwith because it has found nothing that could in any way suggest that there is any wrongdoing. People hear that? People, that's why I say, we are called to action. You know, so yesterday I talked to Dr. Francis and I tell him of the intention and say, Dr. Francis, you know, so we need to start aisle the gun, the call to action gun, figure up on the road. Because they sit down and figure up on the road for you know. We will go on the road, go protest for this. You know, go neuter. We look at FBI we have at Jamaica. You know how long we want FBI in Scotland Yard? Who hold everybody accountable? Look on this, the Justice Minister right there, sir. That's why the sexual predatory registry list cannot be made public because of some little scoundrel like this. These are the Justice Minister. You like you want to force the Integrity Commission to certify the Prime Minister. So, statutory declaration. So now we see also an observer who always take off for them. So now they're appalled. Look on appalled. People, are we the vlogger them out as make nice? Are we show the corruption them? They cover up them and cover up. You can't hide no more. The Jamaica Gleaner newspaper reports Mr. Chuck has saying during a meeting of the IC's Oversight Committee in Parliament that it is about time that this report be the final report and the IC should be mandated to certify the Prime Minister's declaration forthwith because it has found nothing that could in any way suggest that there is any wrongdoing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Then people must clear out of office. People don't go register to vote. It seems to us that regardless of anything else, a fundamental problem with Dr. Chuck's line of reasoning is that the IC has already recommended further investigations by FID and Tax Administration Jamaica. That's done. Any attempt to backtrack on or stymie the recommended further probing would only leave a cloud over the Prime Minister too thick to cut through. We believe that the private sector organizations, including business groups, private sector organization of Jamaica, Jamaica Chamber of Commerce, Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association, and the Jamaica Council of Churches are on point in urging that the process put in a train by the IC takes place without interference. You know, hear that? Only the corrupt set pan the bus. Only the corrupt set pan the bus. Only them, including our foreign affairs minister, circular wagon round this man. Me rotted. We are at one of the business leaders. We are at one with business leaders that it is essential that we allow the institutions of good governance and oversight to have the freedom to carry out their mandates without public intimidation, derision, or coercion. So remember I tell about Vegas and the Dr. Nelson who got there the other day, said them I retaliate. I'm sure you all of that, right? Going out there to intimidate these people, said them I retaliate. So see it here, we are at one with business leaders that it is essential that we allow the institution of good governance and oversight to have the freedom to carry out their mandates without public intimidation, derision, or coercion. And further that, it is imperative that both our leaders and the agencies involved approach this serious matter with professionalism, ensuring that their actions are executed with utmost care, transparency, and respect. When we see more professionalism coming from Mark Golding, I'm not lie. We see more professionalism coming from Mark Golding. I pay a chaka thing I come from the labor right. I'm not lie. On the parliament. What is a brother going when a parliament did a day? You think nobody now see you? Them couldn't take you no more. What you go along in a parliament with did a day? And this a brother. What am I going with like them are threaten these people? And the Integrity Commission must come sit down before them, come investigate them. Sit down before criminals. So criminals, when they investigate, get to slimy the investigation. Imagine that. Criminals in a parliament. One investigator who investigate them, come before them, for them get finance them up, and further put cloud over them when a criminal who in an office need to go to prison. This newspaper applauds the JCC's, that the Jamaica Council of Churches, assertion of the importance of the IC as an instrument of national development and its role in enhancing the perception, credibility, and reputation of the country. People, you must leave it alone. The Integrity Commission and FID, our Scotland Yard and our FBI, it's brand new, a new brand boy. Get used to it. Them boys are used to be held accountable. I know they start, they thief so much and they know some are getting in trouble. They run and hide and squeal. Make them stay there. If the PNP coming up power same way, I'm sure the Liberal right want this type of investigation to go on. We're not going to speak with a different mouth. Additionally, we agree with the JCC encouraging Jamaicans to patiently await the completion of the current process. I told the guys that before, when the Liberator come out, come tell, we say the Integrity Commission corrupt, and I say PNP aside with the Liberator, and I said them corrupt. I said, no, PNP, a trap, a rat trap, them I said for you. Wait until the investigation come out. Wait until the investigation come out. A rat trap, them I said from long time. Me outline these things from a platform, you know. Come in and hear that, you know. Beyond all that, we welcome news that next week, commissioners of the IC will meet with the Oversight Committee of Parliament. Me no welcome that. Me no welcome the IC gonna meet with criminals who want to slope the investigation. Me no welcome that. We have to go away. Slow and slope this thing and try to put a cloud over these people when they look at integrity. Why you never do that? When they investigated Vaz, Bunting, all these other politicians before. Why they never do that? When they investigate all these other people. Eh? The Minister of Health was investigated. Hanging Thai was investigated. How come you never called in the Parliament for that? How the big dog now get caught up? The crime boss, the crime lord. So we have to shield him. Criminal sympathizer coming to Parliament. But you know what? Bring it on. Me want the Integrity Commission to prepare for them at Ideta. Make them have it because remember we await. It's going to be live and air, don't it? Okay. Okay. Don't hold back. We know you guys are smarter, wiser, more intelligent than any one of these criminals. We know the people at the Integrity Commission are smarter, wiser, and more intelligent. That's why they were handpicked by the Prime Minister. That's why they were chosen. Because of their brilliance. So it's not look at dunce. Want to talk to these people. Look at nasty tongue, Wami. Look at all them character there. Why go sit down before Integrity Commission go ask them question? Jamaican is where I got hell in a hand basket. Look at nasty Wami. Him up on the Oversight Committee. He must get no chance to go talk to people with integrity. These criminals, it might be an investigation too. I hope people on the investigation now investigate these people, you know, are they on the Oversight Committee, you know. I hope the illicit eight, none of us sit down on this body, we're too goddamn crooked. I don't want to stop thief. I'm sick of all of you. This woman one down in a prison. And she come out and say, and the boss tell her to do it. She do it to save the company. Who seeing money gone like Sammy Mouth. Look how hard this poor Jamaican boy, he might come from humble beginning. Now come from nothing. Now come from riches. Eh? The man within months, in October, the man have $12 million. And by January, February, the man only have 12,000. We are go from 12 million US to 12,000 US. Might as well not take everything. And I want woman in a prison. The woman come out and say, and she alone. I'm going to say nobody. And we are hear some story like this. Eh? We bring up about the story. Here.
What happened to borrow money? Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over $143,000 US, which came from SSL. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to both money.
I agree with her. People are wondering and talk about both money. Now, every man is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law by a judge. The only way to prove your innocence is to let the investigation continue. If I'm an innocent man, run investigation. I'm going to show you how I'm innocent. Just make it to go talk. Run the investigation. And I will tell you my side. And my side is the truth. I don't worry about anything else. It will set me free. Don't it? If I'm an innocent man, run the investigation. Because I know me have the truth in my back pocket. And when me start speak, you're going to see that I'm telling nothing but the truth. And I'm a free man. I'll free my name. You can't shut down nothing and there's no investigation. And there's a cloud over you and expect a man who not declare asset going 4 years now. Everything is okay. If you believe you, these liberal people believe a man can declare asset. Believe him over Integrity Commission. Look on Wami, the Integrity Commission Oversight. It show you what kind of party you have, you know? It's a dirty boss. Real dirty boss. No, like seriously, a real dirty boss. Look who we have over Integrity Commission Oversight. Wami. But people, thank you so much. It's a brand new day in Jamaica. Right? Let the investigation continue. And if it lead to PNP, let it be. Because when the PNP time come, we made up on my platform, say we I'm not gonna hide it. You don't know me say, right? You know if we get information from the PNP, me not hide it. Don't. Me not hide it, man. Me dash it out like a dirty water, man. Because my people, anything of corruption not gonna work. Let me tell you what the Labour them do. What they are doing is wrong. By circling the wagon around Andrew Onis, wrong end up in our bang. Nothing wrong, I go right, man. Let me start out wrong. Watch the bang after that. Thank you so much, my beautiful people. So much. Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister around the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
I needed a little clarity myself, so just to be clear. So let's say, for example, a special report is tabled on the matter that the country is waiting to hear, the illicit six. That would come to the House and go straight to the...
On a point of order, I do not know of what you're speaking, member. It's a... I don't know. Please remove that comment. Please remove that comment. That comment is inappropriate, doesn't belong in the House, and is not included in any document submitted in this honorable House. Please remove your comment.
I've heard what you have said, Madam Speaker.
And Hansel, please strike the comment.
Yeah, man, come back and woman Andrew Wallace place for real, man. Come back and man and parents better. Because watch it. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in family. You know, want to see a man go live in family also. Right now, in Andrew Wallace right now, a family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison one, we go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police them run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a whole man. Me can run for soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Wallace, come back.
These were the words of Prime Minister Andrew Holness in Parliament on Wednesday afternoon regarding the illegally captured lands in Bernard Lodge. True to his word, Today, police officials are demolishing the structures that were erected on these lands. The operation, which began after 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, saw unoccupied and unfinished houses being demolished by large machinery.
The operation began shortly after 6 o'clock, maybe about 6:30 or thereabout. Varying forms of manual and machine labor engaged in the process, being very careful and respectful of people's personal space, etc.
Subsequently, blockades were erected to cordon off the affected area, forcing scores of motorists to turn back and take alternate routes. One inconsolable victim of the demolition said she now has no clue what her next steps will be, as she spent her last $800,000 on the lot she was building on.
Give me TRN. And my ID, and every time of the receipt give me. Every time of the receipt give me. Nobody not give me no look one, no look no give me. No, I thought me just a pass and so I just tell me so I leave on the plane. Me just have to work for work. I see that work for work. I change that I make work in the mountain. Come in the happy, come here, see if it belongs and such. I don't know what to do.
JCF Communications strategist Dennis Brooks said though the operation is being undertaken by the Sugar Company of Jamaica Holdings, the police alongside the Jamaica Defense Force were present to keep the peace.
It's an operation that is being conducted by the Sugar Company of Jamaica. We as law enforcement are merely here based on our assessment of the space, our assessment of the situation. We're here just to provide the security necessary for the workmen to do their operation.
Has been put on hold, at least for now, until a meeting is convened with the government and the Sugar Corporation of Jamaica, SCJ, to work out the way forward.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who visited the community today, told the residents that the area will be developed in an orderly way and they will not be left out. Kirk Wright has this primetime news follow-up.
The residents eagerly awaited the arrival of the Prime Minister to hear the government's next move after demolishing their structures. Immediately after he arrived, he convened a meeting where he made this announcement.
This community and this area is about to experience a change, a transformation. We have put in place a master plan that is going to bring 15,000 houses into this area. Not for rich people.
And with that, the Prime Minister declared the options available.
You will have options to acquire the land itself. You will have options to acquire a starter unit. And you will have options to acquire a full unit. Presently, we were modeling our target prices as to the prices that we have been giving in Catherine Estates, which is just across here. And those units are about $6.5 average $1 million.
Good news, but the price point sparked questions of doubt about affordability. The Prime Minister assured there was no need to worry as persons will be able to obtain mortgages.
So you will be able to buy your house and pay over time. The same way you're doing it now in incrementally building out. But when you go this route, you get your full house in a community.
Some say they weren't convinced of the Prime Minister's plan.
You know, don't you know that he's lying, right? Because me know a lie, I tell, right? And in the first instance, him should have found out all of them something before him demolish the building them, right? And then him come back with him foolish now. Remember, you know, him say, we are criminal, you know. Me hear in person and then him go tell you right there, say him did not say it, and me have to come up and say it. Yes, him say it.
The Prime Minister told the people that it appeared they were scammed because the government has no record of them paying for lands in the area.
Now we need to know who did you pay. We want to be able to assist. But if we are going to assist, we need to have clean hands coming to the table.
Mother, living in a rent house, rent raise every 3 months. I am very uncomfortable. Building an 8-bedroom here for my kids, and before you even come and say something, they even say that we were issued with a warning. Was a lie. That was a lie, and it was written from the person. That is also a lie. No, and they didn't find out how we got the land. It wasn't captured by us. I paid for my land.
Okay.
I paid 3 times because I couldn't afford it 1 time.
Or you made down payment? Installments. Okay.
I got my receipts.
When we examined the situation, we only acted when we were certain that certain steps were taken. So we had the evidence of the posting of stop orders. I will, so, no, you,
That's a lie, yo.
Please.
I'm going to just respond to her.
Please, allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right.
Please.
I'm going to just respond to her.
Please, allow the lady's question to be answered.
Right. So that's one. Then number two, the land that you claim to purchase, right? The government would want to know.
The parish of St. Thomas has had mixed fortunes in recent years for agriculture. In January of this year, the government announced $200 million to assist sugarcane farmers in St. Thomas, who have been negatively affected by the closure of the Golden Grove Sugar Factory. However, some small farmers who now occupy farmer sugar lands are complaining about eviction notices.
So we've been here a long time.
Because before it came out of production,
and since cane show up, we have the land. We have them half before Eastern shutdown because we plant canal. When birthday here on our running place, instead we plant canal, don't light no fire and it we use. Till cane, we still a work a plant canal. And then we farm from and then we eat from, then we send we picnic at school out there. So we need to get some out of big food.
We need to get the land to work, establish yourself, spread the weed. I just wanted to say.
If we even have to pay, we're willing to pay we lease, but you can't come and just throw we out if just the big man come, we come put cow. Then how we are going to survive around here? Nothing around here. Cow alone can't help we, cow enough for we. Where we have a for we, let something for we. It is not fair. We need justice.
In response, the SCJ head, Joseph Shakir, toured sections of the Eastern Parish. He was accompanied by members of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, as well as a Member of Parliament, Dr. Fenton Ferguson.
How we can accommodate them in the plans for the development of the former sugar lands in Eastern St. Thomas. I represent Minister Shaw and his ministry on this mission. SCJ Holdings Limited is the landowner on behalf of the government. And at the invitation of Dr. Ferguson, I came out to have a first-hand look at the state of affairs on the land. Now, it is clear to me that there is active and good farming taking place, albeit scattered. There has to be some rationalization down the road. Suffice it to say that the government has no intention of disrupting farmers who are engaged in productive activities. But we have to find a way where farmers can remain where they are, cultivating and using land productively, and still be able to accommodate larger investors who can provide employment to residents of the area.
Yeah, man, come back and woman and Andrew Wallace place for real, man. Come back and man and parents, brother. Because watch out. You feel like Andrew Wallace poor people in family. You know, want to see a man go live in family also. Right then, Andrew Wallace right now, a family where we need a house just like how we need a house now. Eh? Come back and prison one, we go live and make soldiers and police run with them. The soldiers and police them run with my young boy for we. Then them happy catch me. Me a old man. Me can run for soldier and police right now, especially soldier. Eh? Andrew Wallace, come back.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in HEART approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is.
There is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything, and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60-odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You a chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste for bust a man to statue. Say me like a cashew, but bigger than a figure you. Take this script of money, God and say that it's not you. One day the man above him, him a got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% free. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption please. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out with each. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me. I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and he's a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.